Sheriff Levy. I'm really thrilled to see you here. I'm totally worked into a miracle in my life. Thank you.
Well, it was really nice. It was really easy.
I'm a long-time medical marijuana patient, but there was a time when I lived in the city before I had my card. And at that time, I was on the user end of the police system. I was busted buying a nickel bag in the street. And so since then, I've seen a couple times this user end how the police work. And I've been through the OCC flim-flam. The OCC exists to take the observations and complaints of people like me and make sure they go nowhere they're going to do the least bit of good. I've also learned, and this I pray hear this, in paramilitary organizations, they live by rules, and they live to bend those rules, evade those rules, slip through the rules, and build loopholes around those rules, because that's where they get their jazz of power. Right. And I learned thirdly that they lie as a professional necessity. And I was lied about. And I know, I've never made a complaint about it because I know there's no one there but me and the cops. I saw the write-up and they lied about it. And I realized that they had to do this because it was CYA time. Right. So I've begun to view most police activity as crimes under the color of law. And I have anything but trust in anything that has anything to do with the police. And this comes at such a price because I, like everyone, need to believe that the law exists to serve us and that the law is good. And if anyone is above the law, then there is no law. There's only tyranny wearing the cloak of law. And so I'm really glad to see that you're here because it seems to me you're in a position to hear my words and do something about it. If you want me to talk someplace or do something, I'll be glad to do it. There are reasons I want to remain a private individual, but I really want to do what I can to help you.
Thank you for that. And what I would say is that, even though I am one of 7 people and I'm only 1 vote, I think that there are other people on the commission who have similar views and who are truly trying to reform the police department. And I'm not going to here to lie to you and tell you that we're going to make, change things overnight. It's going to take time, but it's going to take all of us really participating and being involved and being heard. And what I will tell you is that, I've been in the police commission for a year. And it's not only about reforming the police commission, it's also about reforming the OCC. And we had an OCC director and leadership in the OCC that was not only not doing their job, but they were basically, asleep at the wheel. And so we are now trying to reform that organization. In fact, we have a national search that's ongoing right now looking for a permanent OCC director. And I think that we need someone who's not going to be afraid to stand up to the police department, who's not going to be afraid to stand up to the POA, which is very powerful.